Alrighty. Hey, everyone, and welcome. We are so happy to have you all on tonight. I know there will be some more people hopping on. So, whether you're listening in now or watching the recording, thank you so much for taking the time out of your night because we know we all live really crazy, busy lives. So, we're just really glad that you showed up tonight. So we're going to keep this short and sweet. We want to respect your time as well as ours. We are here tonight to share more about what we are up to. We're going to be talking about modern health and how we use this opportunity to help our community and how we run this business online. You're going to hear a couple of our stories, and I just encourage you all to keep an open heart and an open mind about what you are learning. So maybe you're learning this for the very first time, or maybe this is the call you've been exposed to before, but either way, we're just really excited to have you guys on. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Rachel and I'm 30 years old. I took on this opportunity about a year and a half ago. And for me, it's been an absolute life changer. I want to keep this short, but I also want to make this just a little interactive. So even though you're muted and I feel a little disconnected, can you guys just by a raise of hands show me how many of us live really busy lives, but still want to be healthy, right? Heck yeah, of course. And we all have really good intentions and want to live that healthy life, but sometimes it gets really complicated and it can even be confusing. Right? Sometimes we hear good things about the bad things and then bad things about the good things. So we're here to keep it simple and bring it back down to the basics. So what is myself, Kristen, and Simone up to? Like, what are we doing? Well, we have partnered with this whole food nutritional company because they took the brilliant concept of juicing, which we all know is really good for us, and put it into a capsule. It's actually better than juicing because they ground up the stems, the leaves, the peels, the seeds, every part of the vegetable and fruit is used. Then it is slowly dried at a low temperature, preserving those live nutrients, and put into capsules and chewables. Okay, so show of hands. How many of us have been to a juice bar or a smoothie bar because we know fruits and veggies are good for us? And how many of us at the smoothie bar or juice bar have paid anywhere between $8 to $10 to get a green juice that might not have tasted very good? I know I have for sure. Yeah, me too, right? So because I like really healthy things and I know my body needs it. Now, it's nearly impossible to get all the raw fruits and vegetables our bodies need on a daily basis. And unless we just picked it from our garden in our backyard, so for me, that'd be an imaginary backyard, there is virtually little to no nutritional value since it was picked too early for all of that nutrition to be developed. So, for example, let's think of an orange. Up to 80% of the vitamin C is found in the peel of the orange. And I don't know about you, but I can tell you right now, I'm not going to be eating orange peels anytime soon, right? Okay, now, fun fact. Did you know that we're supposed to consume anywhere between 9 to 13 servings of fruits and vegetables every day? So think about it. How many of servings did you have today? So I myself only had one. I actually ate an orange. I did not eat the peel, just the inside. Not good, right? So the good thing is I found these capsules, all right? And this is just one of them. But I found these capsules, and since I took my fruit and vegetable capsules, I've consumed over 30 raw fruits, vegetables, and berries, and my plant-based omegas. And it's not just an omega-3. It's omegas 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. So I'm getting a wide variety of omegas. And the best thing is it comes from plants. So no more fish burps. We skipped the middleman, which is the fish, and we went straight to the plant source. Now, here's what I really love about these capsules. It's scientifically proven. It is the most researched nutritional product in the world with over 38 published studies in the peer-reviewed medical journals with several more on the way. It's food, not a vitamin. So I'm going to show you guys this label real quick. As you can see, it has a nutrition label. So this is the same label you would see in a bag of broccoli, let's say frozen broccoli in the grocery store. So the government actually considers this food, which is very important. So it's not a supplement. Also, there's no warning label. So it's safe for people of all ages, pregnant, nursing mothers, children, elderly, and even professional athletes. Now, we have a program that I love to talk about. It's called our Shred 10. It's a 4-month program with a 10-day jumpstart every single month. So what we do is we flood our bodies with over 45 different fruits, vegetables, berries, and plants every single day. Why, you might ask? So the reason we're doing that is to detoxify our bodies and shred unhealthy habits. How is probably your next question because 45 is a big number. So by taking these capsules along with our plant-based shakes, we are consuming that number of 45 raw fruits, vegetables, and berries. And here is one of our shakes. It comes in these little packets and also bags. Quick background on me, I'm a flight attendant, so I'm always on the go. So this is just more convenient for me. And they do come in chocolate and vanilla. So yeah, these have 15 different plants in it, and it's packed with protein, fiber, amino acids, and it tastes amazing. I myself am a chocolate addict, so this is my go-to whenever I have a sweet tooth craving, and it's an awesome pre and post workout snack. You can make breakfast smoothies, breakfast bowls, and you can even make protein pancakes. And I actually just made protein balls. So this is what a protein ball looks like with our chocolate protein. All right, so back to the Shred 10. You might be wondering, how does it work? So first and foremost, whoever invited you to this call will be shredding along with you, so super important, and coaching you along for those 10 days. We follow a list of simple guidelines, foods that we eliminate from our diet, and another list of foods that we incorporate more of in our diet. You will also be added to our private Facebook group where you will have access to several personal trainers, yoga instructors, health coaches, and nutrition specialists. And we are there to lead you along the way. Now, after the 10 days, we transition into what we call a maintenance phase of the month. And now you're probably curious, what are the results of the Shred 10? Like, why do I even want to do this? Well, here are a few results from my friends, my family, and some clients that they have shared with me. So better sleep, less bloat, weight loss, more energy, less brain fog, hair growth, nail growth, better skin, and the list honestly goes on and on. So for more information on getting started, reach out to the person who invited you to this call. Now, I want to turn it over to Kristen, who will share with you how these capsules have changed her life.
Awesome. Thank you, Rachel. Hey, everybody. So my name is Kristen Blumen. I'm a mom. I'm a health coach. I'm a personal trainer, and have always been an athlete my whole life. But I like to kind of joke that probably about 7 years ago, I was the most fit, unhealthy person you've probably ever seen. I looked really good, but I was sick all the time. I was taking naps every day. I was getting run down really easily. And it seemed like every month I was catching something. And my son, Max, at the time also was getting sick every single month. And we did not have him in daycare. And I don't know if any of you are parents, but if you have any nieces or nephews or kids, you know that when your child is sick, you will literally do anything to keep them healthy. And so when somebody introduced me to this concept and told me that it would help my, my son not be sick anymore, I had to jump on it. When I found out that it was just fruits and vegetables in a capsule or a soft gummy, I was like, yep, we're in, sign us up for this. So we started the product right away. And very, very quickly, I started to notice some changes in our health. Within the first couple of weeks, I actually felt a major increase in my energy, which is my first red flag that I really, truly had a major nutritional gap in my diet. I thought it was, I was a know-it-all. I thought being a personal trainer and a fitness professional, I knew everything. I knew what I should be eating. I was doing great, but I wasn't, because that boost in my energy really proved it. Slowly over time, we started noticing that my son Max stopped getting sick. I no longer had to take naps. I wasn't feeling run down anymore. I was able to get off all of my anti-anxiety medication. Fast forward a few more years, and Juice Plus was actually my sole prenatal vitamin. I have a 6-month-old baby now, and that is the only thing that I took during my pregnancy and kept me really, really healthy. I didn't get sick at all. I actually haven't been sick in about 5.5 years. We also have some amazing health benefits within my immediate family. My mom is actually no longer pre-diabetic or anemic, and my dad has actually had improved heart health, which is pretty significant because he has heart disease. So the fact that he hasn't had a decline in his arteries over the last 5 years, but rather they've stayed the same, has been really, really remarkable. So just something really simple from consuming these capsules and these gummies and drinking these shakes on a daily basis have really improved our family's health so much. So I'm going to pass it over to Simone, and I know that she is going to share a little bit about what drew her to these beautiful little capsules as well.
Thanks, guys. Well, actually, I was introduced to this product years ago. When I do mean years ago, maybe about 6 or 7 years ago, if not longer. And it was at a time in my life where my nutrition was terrible. I'm not an eater, don't really like food. So I was talking to a friend of mine who actually was involved with Juice Plus, and she said, let's try this. It was actually the shakes that I was introduced at first. And that became a staple for me in terms of my breakfast, my go-to, because I wasn't getting anything else in my system. The good thing is that learning about the product, I realized that I was getting pretty much all my nutritional value, well, a lot of it from just the shakes alone. Wasn't thinking about it at the time in terms of looking at the business side of it, but I was just more focused on just trying to get myself back to a point where I consider myself to be healthy. Fast forward 7 or so years later, my cousin actually is now looking into becoming a part of the Juice Plus family, and just, asked me to take a look at her video to see what I thought about it. Surprisingly enough, she never said Juice Plus. So I listened to the video and I'm like, this sounds familiar. I think I've taken this before. And as I signed me up, I'm all in. I didn't, that particular day, it was just, yeah, this is something not only do I believe in terms of the nutritional benefits of it, but I believe in it so much. And I'm at a point in my life where nutrition is extremely important. I'm 44 years old. I'm not getting any younger. The whole idea is to be as healthy as I can possibly be. And just decided that this is something that not only will bring nutritional value to me, but at the same time, I can actually share it with other individuals and share my experiences and have them benefit as well from something that I truly believe in. So.
Awesome. I love that. That's such an awesome story. All right. So really quickly, guys, I'm going to share with you my story. So I am a flight attendant, personal trainer, yoga instructor. So I wear a couple different hats. And at the time when I was introduced to these beautiful capsules, I was sick every other month. I had been in and out of the doctor's office on several different antibiotics that stopped working for me. So they put me on stronger antibiotics that stopped working for me, and it ripped my gut apart to the point where I wasn't able to digest food properly. And then they even gave me steroids, which I found out I was allergic to because I passed out. So I was not doing well. And at the same time, I was taking anywhere between 20 to 30 different vitamins and supplements every day. I had a huge, like, little pharmacy of vitamins, but I was still sick every other month or so. Kind of became the running joke in our family. But anyway, so I was at this point as a point of desperation, and I was working with another flight attendant, and she said to me, "Hey, I don't know if this is, it might help you. Maybe look at it." Okay, cool. Well, she connected me with Kristen, and Kristen took the time and she really educated me and explained to me what it was, and that it wasn't a vitamin or a supplement, that it's nutrition, and how our body recognizes nutrition. It doesn't recognize a vitamin or a supplement. And it just made sense. Like, I was like, oh, well, no wonder I'm sick all the time because of my work and my schedule. I was flying anywhere between 120 to 130 hours every month, sleeping a few hours a night or a day. So my body was super run down. So anyways, long story short, I start these capsules, and 2 weeks in, I noticed this huge burst of energy, and I was like, oh yeah, no, this is different. Very, very different. So I knew immediately I was onto something good. And now here, basically 2 years later, I'm coming up on my 2-year mark with this amazing company. I've only been sick really once. Like, I just lost my voice actually a couple weeks ago. And so that's amazing, especially for my background. Now we're going to transition into the business side of things. So we're going to tell you a little bit about what's called the Freedom Revolution, which is our business community. Now, the main mission of the Juice Plus company is to bring freedom through improved health. Now, it's really important to know that about 80% of Juice Plus is used by happy customers with no affiliation to the company, and that's something that I really love. I think that's really important to stress. 80% of people are just happy customers. Serving these customers are those of us who have partnered with the Juice Plus company as a business opportunity. So we're paid well to do a lot of good. So as you listen to our stories, perhaps you'll think of someone in your life who may need to hear what's possible. So first, let's address 2 common questions that are asked about our company. So one is, how does it work? Well, the business is open to anyone 18 years of age or older. It's called a virtual franchise, and it's $50 a year to own. So that's it, $50 to own your own business. Representatives have an online office and a personal website, so we can run our business from any device anywhere. And I will tell you, 90% of the time I'm running my business from my phone. It's only in an event like this that I might use my computer. Now, we earn residual income by simply sharing Juice Plus by word of mouth, and the company does the rest. They manufacture Juice Plus, deliver, bill, and collect from customers, and they pay us by direct deposit monthly. There's no inventory to keep. So this little packet I showed you, this is from my own supply. That's the only Juice Plus that we touch is our own. All commission levels are permanent, which is amazing. I can't tell you, just from other friends that I have in the industry, that we do not get demoted ever, which is amazing. We also have no quotas or minimums, and freedom to choose our individual pace. So we can go as fast or as slow as we want. There's no glass ceiling or income or territorial restrictions, and the Juice Plus company is in over 20 countries. So, second thing, what's so great about the Juice Plus company? Well, we were formed nearly 50 years ago by President and founder Jay Martin, who is still at the helm today. We are a privately held, multi-billion-dollar company, And we have a family benefits package at the top position, which includes medical, dental, disability, life, long-term care, chiropractic, and prescriptions, along with college assistance, holiday bonus, and monthly expense allowance. So this business can produce a short-term cash flow or a long-term wealth building and retirement strategy. Also, by the way, the Juice Plus Company does inspire health. We inspire healthy living, but we also inspire healthy giving. We have impacted over 1 million families so far with our free Juice Plus for children through our Family's Health Study, which is amazing. We're the title sponsor of the St. Jude Memphis Marathon Weekend, and we're highly involved in the Boys and Girls Club and the Volunteers of America. So if you'd like more information and details about how we participate and what that Family Health Study is about, be sure to reach out to Simone and let her know. All right, so now we're going to hear a couple of business stories. So I'm actually going to toss it over to Kristen real quick, who is going to share with you her business story.
Thank you. All right. So you guys remember I was that like super fit, unhealthy personal trainer. But what, my friend who introduced me to the business actually didn't know at the time was I was actually really, really struggling. I was at a point in my life where I was kind of almost going through a midlife crisis. I was a new mom, and I love helping people and I love fitness and nutrition, but I really did not want to be training anymore. As a personal trainer, you train clients at 5, 6, 7, 8 a.m., 5, 6, 7, 8 p.m. on weekends, on holidays. And that just really did not mesh with my lifestyle of being a new mom. And I knew that I wanted to go back and work and bring in a full-time income, but I didn't know how to do that. Still being present with my kids and not working like a crazy person. So when this opportunity was given to me, I knew I was going to jump on board with it. The concept of fruits and vegetables, something that everybody needs and nobody gets enough of, was a no-brainer for me. I knew I was going to share it. I didn't really know what I was going to do with the business, but I thought that it was a great opportunity to make some extra money and we'll just see what happens. What I quickly learned is that it was very, very rewarding, very fulfilling to share this opportunity with people and share the product with people because it can help improve their health so much. And I found myself just sharing it naturally so frequently that my business started to grow really quickly. And along the way, I started to grow this incredible community of people around me. And at the time when I had my son, I also was in this in-between phase where I was no longer a fitness professional. I was now also a mom, and I was having a hard time finding people to connect with on that same level. And this community was brought to me that had those people, all walks of life, from moms, non-moms, fitness professionals, just plain professionals, entrepreneurs, great variety of people who all kind of share the same mission and walk of life, which is really, really, really cool. So I sit here now making a very full-time income with this company, working very part-time hours. And I never thought that that would happen. But what I found was that it was so easy to do because I was so passionate about it and because I knew that it was something that could benefit everybody. So I make full-time income. I work with an incredible team of women, like the women you see on this panel tonight, that I've had the honor and the privilege of becoming friends with. And it's given our family so much more. We've gotten personal growth, we've gotten health, we've gotten finances, and it's been just an amazing opportunity that I feel super compelled to share the business opportunity with people now, as well as the nutrition, because it really does provide so much for people. So I am going to pass it back over to Rachel to share a little bit more about her business story as well.
Awesome. Thank you, Kristen. All right. So you remember, I'm a flight attendant. I kind of wear a couple different hats. And at the time, I don't know, excuse me, if you remember me mentioning the hours of 120 to 130 hours a month. And what that looks like is I was working from a Wednesday night, and I worked a red-eye schedule. So that means I worked at night, slept during the day. So I would work from Wednesday all the way until Monday morning, sleep. Then I would get up in the evening, go train or teach a class. And Tuesday, which was my day off, I was not off. I would teach 3 classes, 2 spin classes, 1 yoga class, and then I would train clients in between. And I always had to have a nap in between at some point that day so that I could continue because my last yoga class was at 8 p.m. So it was a really long night. I was up from 4:30 in the morning until midnight. And to be honest, I was miserable. Not only was I sick, but I was tired. So I was tired of being sick and tired. And I thought, is this it? Like, this is my life. I'm just going to fly like crazy and then teach and train and come home and just do it all over again. And it was kind of depressing. So once I felt that 2 weeks into taking these capsules, I had this huge burst of energy and I didn't need that nap on a Tuesday. I was like, all right, I knew I was onto something good. Immediately, I knew that this would benefit my clients. It would benefit my family, my mother, my father, my brother, my sister, everyone around me. So I immediately transitioned my personal training clients into the Juice Plus family and onto our Shred program. And not only did they have incredible results, but they felt better, their recoveries were better. And it's fast forward now, it's snowballed and it's amazing. I've been able to connect with amazing women like Kristen and other women in our team that have been able to push me and empower me and to do things that I never thought I could do, or never thought that I could do. So it's also a personal growth journey for sure. But it's been an amazing ride. And as far as finances go, I am no longer flying 120, 130 hours. I'm flying 85. Some months like this month, I'm flying 78 because I wanted to take some time to rest because I needed it. So that is what this opportunity has done. I'm not working as much, and that's amazing. So I know that there's a lot of good things coming in the future. So to wrap this all up, thank you guys so much for joining us. We're excited to network with two types of people. So the first person is someone who is ready to take the next step in their health. So whether it's to check out our free resources, which yes, we do have free resources, or to make life easier by adding Juice Plus into their daily lives. It only costs a few dollars a day. Kids get it for free. And it's the simplest, most convenient, and affordable way to get massive amounts of nutrition into busy families. The second person we're looking for is anyone wanting to earn stable residual income in order to expand their options while making a difference. The Freedom Revolution has given parents the financial peace of mind to choose mom and dad care instead of daycare. Hardworking professionals can have the choice to build their own dreams instead of someone else's. College kids can build a side gig to help pay for school without having to get a job. And empty nesters can increase retirement so there's more than enough to enjoy life and give to future generations. And this all takes place, using a simple system with a positive, fun community we like to call the Juice Plus family. So maybe you could ask yourself, who do I know who needs to hear about this? What if Juice Plus could help them? If you do think of someone, we would love to invite them to an event just like this. And afterwards, after we're done, we're definitely going to, Simone can send you links to our Healthy Loving Revolution site and a few other of our resources. So thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. And we look forward to hearing and working with you guys.